My fellow melanated people, we have got to stop being racist towards white people. We have got to stop finding ways to systematically oppress them. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have brought them over from Africa and made them slaves. We shouldn't have beaten them, taken their pregnant women and them. We shouldn't have cut out their pregnant women's babies and stomped them and eat them. We shouldn't have lynched them. We shouldn't have made it to where we made them 3/5 of a human. We shouldn't have done that. You know what else we shouldn't have done? We shouldn't have abolished slavery and then find a new way to systematically oppress them, having them not be able to vote. And then if any of our spouses or any of our significant others lie on them and act like they were hostile towards us, have them beaten and killed. We shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I am so glad that they fought so hard out of Jim Crow and they fought hard to get the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I'm so proud of their accomplishments. It's like they are just... Oh, wait. If you are a person of unmelanated descent and you are easily pressed and you are easily triggered, I'm gonna need you to click off this video. I'm gonna need you to go like right now. I'm gonna need you to, here's your chance. This is your one, only, and final warning to go ahead and go. All right, let's go. So, you know, I find it mighty funny how a group of people who make a majority of this country always find a way to victimize themselves in one way or another. They find any way to oppress themselves and make it seem like they're the ones on the receiving end of hurt and systematic misfortunes, right? You know, it's gotta be a hard task to be both racist and manipulative, you know? It's got to be such a tough job because I couldn't imagine being part of a race who was given a 400-year head start. Every tool in the book to succeed, from lineage, some of the best schools, best universities, and still somehow coming out acting like little bitches. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't know how this is still a thing. I don't know how this is formulating into this thing. I don't get it. I really don't know. Please enlighten me. You know, anything that black people do, they always find a way to counter it. When Black Lives Matter was at its peak in formation, they started White Lives Matter, or disguise it as All Lives Matters and Blue Lives Matters, right? They always find a way to take what we do and turn it into something that they paraphrase and feel like they already know what it's about. They have no clue. And it's quite funny how anytime black people try to protest, or anytime black people try to start a movement to signal an issue, they always find a way to flip it and say, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? The whataboutisms always piss me off. The whataboutisms always get me because it's like, do you guys have an excuse for everything? And some of the whataboutisms that you bring up are not even accurate. They're things that you made up, or something that your white supremacist ancestors made up and that you still carry to this day, which is still false information, no matter how long it strings on of time. What sparked this conversation, you might ask, Black Rain? Well, you know, earlier this year, I know JD Vance made his little speech at whatever fucking rally or press he was at. And he was telling white people, you know what? You should no longer feel guilty to be white. Or something along the lines of, you should not feel ashamed to be white.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
It's like they still, after all these years, they still don't get it. They don't get it. It was never about having you feel guilty for being white. That was never the case. We didn't want you to feel guilty for being white. We wanted you to acknowledge history, Black history, the errors in your ancestors' history. That's what we want you to do, and to correct them, formulate the policies to prevent any of that stuff from happening, because like they always say, history repeats itself, right? Another thing, Mr. President Donald Trump, Mr. Make America Great Again, Make America White Again, always have to go on a tangent about how he feels victimized. Because now the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was racist against white people, apparently. You know what I find very, very funny? I find this very humorous. I find this egregious, actually. Why is it that when someone is given such a high position, right? A group of people are given this high position, and this group of people are given this low-ass position. Anytime that there's about to be an even playing field, this group wants to say, oh my gosh, no, this is not right against us. We're being dragged down. We're being mistreated. It's like anytime that there is about to be an ounce of equality, they feel like their whole life is stripped away from them. They can't handle it. They cannot handle it. They don't know how to handle equality. They don't want equality. They don't want diversity. They are not accepting of other people's lifestyles. Unless you are a straight white male, if you don't fit those criteria, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're gonna have some type of oppression against you. And they love to throw the government assistance out towards the Black crowd. Oh, you guys are living off EBT. You guys love EBT, huh? You guys should be grateful that you're receiving EBT. First of all, motherfucker, let me tell you something. Statistics say that the most that have benefited from EBT are white women. You didn't know that, did you? No, because none of you want to look at statistics. And they love to bring up the violent crimes and how many Black arrests there are. But have you ever considered the fact that a lot of those Black arrests are wrongful arrests? Did you take that into consideration? Because let's be honest, you love to bring up violent crimes, but what about child pornography? What about sexual assault crimes? Oh, what about mass shootings? Oh, sex trafficking. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot in here. Anyway, but it's funny how people of high power that were given this big ass head start in life are the ones to try to play this damn victim card, and it's getting old, it's getting stale. They like to say that we play the victims, but oh my gosh, do you not see the amount of excuses they make for themselves and how oppressed they want themselves to be? I don't care how much you cry online about how oppressed you are, you will never be oppressed because you're in a position of power. Do you know all the white people make up our doctors, lawyers, scientists, any major occupation, politicians, right? And all the shit coming out about them that's actually fucking weird. Yeah. You will never be oppressed. Get over it. We know you want that position, you know, because you won't be able to handle it. You can barely handle equality. How the fuck can you handle oppression? but you will never be able to be oppressed in the position that you're in. Never. It will never happen. But anyways, if you guys liked this video and want more stuff like this, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I am waiting for the Proud Boys in my comments to fucking rage. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.